Muy buenas a todos chicos y chicas, ¿qué tal estáis? Bienvenidos a un capítulo más del Let's Play de Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Lo habíamos dejado justamente por aquí, justamente después de derrotar a Stillman. Lo que intento averiguar ahora es cómo conseguir más armas de la M9. Pero bueno, nos va a venir ahora una especie de cinemática. Nada más salir de aquí. ¡Coño! Grey Fox. Pero si estabas muerto.
Identify yourself.
I'm like you. I have no name.
Are you Mr. X?
If you like. But come, let's get out of the open. Follow me.
Grey Fox.
Are you with Foxhound too?
Dudo que sea Grey Fox.
Neither enemy nor friend. Just a messenger from the Lali Ludelo.
Los Patriots. Vale, a llamada codec.
This is safer, I think.
Safe from what?
Eavesdropping, of course.
Alright, why did you contact me?
I've been ordered to give you backup, including the relaying of necessary intel.
Ordered by whom? Why won't you identify yourself?
There is no need for you to know.
I'll decide whether I need to know.
You are not yet trusted to make such decisions. I'll tell you something you do need to know instead. The current location of the president.
What?
Or rather, the person who knows the current location of the president.
Who is it?
A Secret Service agent named Ames, currently being held with other hostages.
Secret Service, huh?
The head of the president's security detail, Ames has been fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the president. If you're within range, you should be able to communicate.
Why are you telling me this?
Do I need to repeat myself?
There's no reason for me to believe any of this. You understand that?
Of course, but you also have no choice but to believe. Do you have any other leads?
Where are those hostages?
En el núcleo, si ya te lo han dicho. Seguramente ahí estén.
The hostages are being held in the B1 conference hall in the Shell
Núcleo del
Hall.
Shell 1, claro.
Find Ames there.
What does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a pacemaker. You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the heartbeat.
You expect me to walk up to these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound is too minute to detect unamplified. You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to do?
Use the directional microphone. There's one somewhere in the core.
Vale.
Take this. The security guard will unlock all level 2 security doors, including the one into the core.
Gracias.
It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electronic field. And watch yourself. The core is more heavily guarded than any other section of the big shell. You'll get nowhere just like that. Try this instead.
One of the terrorists?
The surveillance camera won't let you on the elevator without the right uniform.
You want me to disguise myself?
Men assigned to the core and those on perimeter duty are given different colors to wear. Your new outfit will work in some areas, not others. The uniform alone won't fool them either.
You're talking about weapons.
Right, you need an AK.
But I saw them carrying an AN-94.
All men assigned to the core section carry AKs.
So without an AK-74U, someone will see through me really quick.
You could take care of the weapon issue yourself. One other thing.
There's more?
El almacén, lo más
You also
seguro.
have to pass a retinal scan to get into the conference hall.
Madre mía. Pues nada.
Biometrics. Crap.
Nothing but the real thing will suffice. Deception is not an option here. I suggest you hurry. They have a nuke on their side.
The nuke? They have a nuclear weapon with them?
You didn't find their continuing presence here unusual? Even with the president as hostage, this is an island, and they have no visible means of escape.
Even if they do have a nuke, the warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code. You saw it too, I believe. The Navy man would have a handcuff. The other half of it is on the football, or the black case if you like. The nuclear button. And now they have it.
Y ahora ya tienen las dos. Pues ojito,
Why did they have to bring the football along? To a decontamination plant of all places.
But they did have to. Because, after all, the big shell is the farthest thing from a cleanup plant there is.
What?
Dead Cell didn't have to bring a nuke along with
La bomba
them.
ya estaba
It was
aquí.
right here to begin with. Nothing in this affair is what it seems.
A cover-up. But why?
Vamos, que
For
el Big
what?
Shell no es nada de
There is
tóxico.
housed here.
Por el Metal Gear que hay aquí. Big Shell no es nada tóxico. No tiene nada de toxinas. Es un...
Metal Gear?
Es un...
By the nuke
un silo de misiles nucleares.
This place is the R&D center for its newest incarnation.
What the hell is going on?
Better ask Ames the rest.
Aquí guardan un Metal Gear, bombas nucleares. Esto no es una planta de descontaminación. Por eso da igual.
What's this for?
You might be glad you have it. Keep the controller's vibration function on.
What do I need a cell phone for?
What? Eso digo yo, ¿para qué coño necesito un móvil? Con la función de vibración. What the fuck? Bueno, Campbell, cuéntame.
Who was that man just now?
He's not one of ours. No, we have no one like that in our unit.
He said that the Big Shell was housing a new model of Metal Gear.
First I've heard of it.
Colonel, what are you not telling me?
I've been completely open with you, Raiden. I've told you everything.
¿Seguro?
Is that everything you know? Or everything I need to know?
Snap out of it, Raiden. I'll have the Metal Gear rumor looked into. You need to make contact with this Ames.
So you believe that ninja?
Since we have no leads on the President's current location, we have no other alternatives. Right now, collect as much data as you can, including anything on Metal Gear.
Are those my orders?
Yes, they are. Disguise yourself as an enemy soldier and infiltrate the Shell 1 core.
Understood.
Bueno. Pues nada, a infiltrarse. Tengo el disfraz, que está aquí, creo. Aquí. Uniforme de los soldados Gurlukovich, núcleo Shell 1. Equípate con una AK para ir como los soldados enemigos. Y el teléfono móvil que vibra. Con él puedes recibir emails. No sé para qué cojones necesito eso, pero bueno. Ahora lo que tengo que hacer es ir al almacén. Tengo que ir aquí y conseguir seguramente un AK. En una de las puertas está seguro. Vale, ya no hay más Claymores. Qué suerte. Vale, almacén. Ahora sí que tenemos que ir con cuidado. Venga ya, loco. Mira, mira, de verdad, mira, de verdad, mira, mira, de verdad, yo puedo tener una mala suerte de la polla, Yo puedo tener una mala suerte de la hostia, ¿eh? C4. Claymores. Más C4. Pues amigo, te voy a dejar encerradito aquí, ¿vale? Hala. Tira. Mira, tío, me voy a cagar en la puta. Iros al carajo. Venga. Con el arma. Con el arma, me la suda. La AK. De la Socom. AK. Hasta luego. Hasta luego. No, 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 no. Que me voy, que me voy. Que os den por culo. Sí, sí, sí. Hasta luego, coño. Joder. Con la tontería ya de... ¡Tío! ¿Me lo dices en serio? Joder, tío. Intento ir a toda velocidad, tío, por tal de no entretenerme 500 veces. Dime que tengo la AK. Gracias. Que encima esto se abre, loco. O sea, te quedas... flipas en colores, ¿eh? Dios mío. Otra vez más llamadas. Por favor.
Got a minute, Jack?
Rose?
I found some information on where Solid Snake is interred.
Great. Shoot.
I've located the grave site.
And the body?
Exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body belongs to Solid
Le
Snake.
faltaba...
So the head of the terrorist group must be...
An imposter.
Right.
You sound disappointed.
Le faltaba el brazo
I guess I
derecho.
was kind of hoping to
Como
meet the
Liquid.
legend in the flesh.
I get you. But it looks like he's not behind this incident.
Raiden, the president needs you, I think. Disguise yourself as enemy personnel and infiltrate the core section. Your priority is to contact Agent Ames.
Necesito encontrar un núcleo. Y no puedo. Ah, aquí hay un nodo. Para el mapa. Gracias. Vale, vamos a mirar por aquí a ver qué hay. Uy, de la M9. Tiene que haber un micrófono direccional en alguna parte, así que eso va a ser lo prioritario. C4. Una revista para distraer. Nada. Claymores. No sé para qué. Pues nunca las uso. ¡No me jodas que tengo! ¡Ah! ¡Sí! Puedes colocar un silenciador. ¿Dónde está? Hecho. Hostia, tío, qué guay, menos mal. Uf, tengo el silenciador de la SOCOM. Eso es re nice, Es ultra mega re nice. Pues ahora a pedir el ascensor. Estoy en el 1, ¿no? Al B1, vamos al B1. Aunque el B1 es donde estaba Ames. Deberíamos ir al B2, ¿no? Se supone.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Vale, nosotros no podemos sacar los ojos. Así que tenemos que dejar a alguien atontado, dormido, seguramente con la SOCOM. O con la M9, perdón. Y arrastrarlo hasta ahí. A ver, ahora tengo que encontrar el micrófono direccional. ¿Perdón? ¿Qué hay aquí? Ah, no hay nada. Vale. Y otra vez, de nuevo, disculpad por las voces de fondo. Siempre están igual, tío. ¿No hay un minuto de silencio aquí? Vale, granadas. Yo es que tengo que mirar por todos los sitios para encontrar el micrófono direccional. Balas de la SOCOM que me hacen falta. Aunque también me hacen falta de la M9. Y ahí ya podríais ser un poquito más amables. Bueno, este no se abre. Pues nada. Ese está ahí mirando el póster de la tía. Obtén la M4. Vale, pues hay que ir al B2. Porque aquí no está. Al B2, venga. ¿Hay algún nodo por aquí? Las dos escaleras llevan al mismo sitio. Perfecto. Nada. El loro. Está lleno todo. ¿Dónde coño estará el micrófono direccional de los cojones? Esto es para la M4, que todavía no la tengo. Voy a coger el mapa. ¡Oh! Hello. Vale. Venus en Cáncer. Ese es el pájaro de II, de la hermana de Otacon, Emma Emmerich. Ahora que tengo el micrófono direccional, solo me hace falta dejar atontado a uno, meterle la cabeza para lo de los ojitos y ya está. A ver si viene uno para acá.
Hold it.
Vente, anda. Que me vas a ayudar, amiguito. ¿No? ¿Cómo es?
Retinol pattern is not recognized.
Pero si tengo aquí a este tonto. Vale, ya sé. No puedo hacerlo estando dormido. ¡Ya despierta, coño! No quiero matarlo por error.
Freeze!
Ahí. Cojones. Que es que si no...
Retinol pattern recognized.
Uf, vale.
Cleared to enter.
Era así. Porque si no... Ahora hay que averiguar quién es Ames. Otra vez la llamada.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to him. If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong person?
The guards may get suspicious and come running instead. Security could get tighter, too.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Don't call out to a hostage with the action button until you're fairly sure that it's Ames. If you do make a mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard gets suspicious. If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements. You won't make it out of the room. The mission will be over if you're discovered. Don your disguise and look for Ames while deflecting the enemy's suspicion.
Vale. Pues Ames Si no mal me equivoco.
Reporting no problems in the hull on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Creo que era este.
You're Ames, aren't you?
¿Sabéis por qué lo sé? Porque tiene de frente la mampara de cristal donde ahora vamos a espiar. Por eso lo sé.
You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you? I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was sent in by the Lali Lule Lo.
Patriots.
What?
You're here to find out where the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety.
Comunicación nano, ya no se escucha. Podemos hablar, pero...
Are you on?
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor. The core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages?
Hmm?
A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about?
¿No? ¿No han matado a
Regardless
ninguno?
of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right. And the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data?
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure and so on are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything?
Somos un pringao,
The entire
Ames.
thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait. Here comes Snake.
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
Hombre, yo que tú sería un poquito más discreto, ¿eh, Raiden? Pero bueno.
King, that man is dead.
It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
Why did he betray us?
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility, especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes. The man in the sneaking suit.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago, so it must be the Patriots. What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No.
What about the President?
The password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
The usual method, I assume?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
Olga.
You.
I'm having the matter looked into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due. When you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
Y fue él el que lo mató, el cabrón.
Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
If you wish, I'll put
De nuevo, perdón por las voces de fondo, se escuchan un poquito, porque yo las estoy escuchando, vaya.
Fighting. I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe, but even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go.
Una pequeña interrupción.
This damn right arm. Liquid. It's almost as if it's having its revenge.
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Leon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman.
Siento mucho las voces. Acabaré el vídeo ya. Por tal de no... de evitaros las voces de fondo durante el vídeo. ¿Qué coño?
Something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
Vale, pues ya está. Se acabó el espionaje. Así que en un ratito vamos a dejar el vídeo, de verdad. Siento mucho los sonidos de fondo. Lo siento mucho, de verdad. Es que no se callan, nunca. Pero bueno. No, hay tres. Disculpa, hay tres. Hay tres Snakes. Pero bueno.
What did you manage to catch? They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their
El Black
aim.
Monday, chaval, anda
What
que no,
they plan to
anda
do
que no.
is liberate
Joder.
Manhattan, pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty?
Damn, Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline.
Viene Ocelot, tenemos problemas.
Search my pocket. Hurry. It's a security card. You'll be
Nivel
able to
3,
unlock
genial.
doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2. Take care of the president before they launch the nuke.
Uf, cuidado, que viene el pro.
He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
Y te dan unos 7 segundos, ¿sabes? Te dan 9. Te dan 9.
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You.
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lalilulelo.
Is that so? What the?
What?
You tricked me. I understand now. Ocelot. You.
¿Reviviendo Fox Die?
You? Which team are you with? Show me your face.
Ay, Lemao.
You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Identify yourself.
Ah, ya por Dios.
We meet at last.
¡Y! Que se iba por el otro ya. Iba por el otro brazo.
Hold your fire. We need the hostages alive.
Hurry, get away!
Nos vemos.
You, but you died.
Pero si estabas muerto, Grey Fox. ¿Por qué no es Grey Fox?
Leave this to me.
Porque literalmente no es Grey Fox, ¿vale? Vale, ¿y ahora hacia dónde voy?
Colonel, Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
That's
Qué mala suerte, qué oportuno, ¿eh?
However, we do at least know where the president is.
Eso me ha recordado mucho a Fox
Is there
Die.
a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either. I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the president right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon as possible.
But the president is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going on here, and the president may
Perdón las voces de fondo.
when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch,
En cuanto pueda grabo, de verdad.
you need to rescue the president before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to
Por favor, ¿podéis dejar de repetirme 40 veces las mismas frases o un personaje igual a otro? Gracias. A ver, chicos, chicas, vamos a dejar el capítulo de hoy justamente por aquí, porque no... Sinceramente, no puedo seguir grabando con este escándalo que hay en casa. Así que lo dejaremos para el día siguiente, para cuando no tenga escándalos ninguno. Así que chicos, chicas, muchísimas gracias por haber visto este vídeo. Dadle like si os ha gustado, dislike si no. Y ya sabéis, si queréis apoyar esta serie y queréis apoyar el canal, tan solo tenéis que darle like a los vídeos, suscribiros, compartid, comentad y activad la campanita de la suscripción para que YouTube os avise de cuando subo un nuevo vídeo. Así que nada más, un saludito a todos y nos vemos en el próximo capítulo de Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Hasta otra, zagales.